Hello there guys, this is Matthew the Dinosaur King. Today I am doing my thoughts and opinions on the brand new CollectA models for 2018. First off, we're going to start with this gorgeous looking figure of Mantellasaurus. Now if you don't know, Mantellasaurus is named after Sir Gideon Mantell, who originally classified it as a type of Iguanodon. But now we know that Iguanodon and Mantellasaurus are actually two different species, closely related but different species. Also, Mantellasaurus was a little smaller than Iguanodon and would have actually lived at the same time. And I like how they put it in a drinking position as well. I mean, the colours, look at that head colours, it's gorgeous. And this will look great with the other figure that they have planned for this year, Mantellasaurus. So if we just go to the next one. Next up we have, this is a Schieramimus. If many of you might not have heard of this animal before, but Schieramimus is known from a juvenile specimen, only about 2 feet long, found in Germany. They know it was covered in a downy fluff as that was preserved, but we have no idea what the adult animal would have looked like. Originally it was classified as a megalosaur, but now we think it might be a type of Ceratosaurus. But still, it's a very unusual animal, and we still have much to learn about it. Next up is the Deluxe Iguanodon. This will look great next to the Mantellasaurus they're also releasing. I like the look of it. It's very accurate. It's the large thumb spike, classic thumb spike there, and I look forward to seeing what this guy looks like in person. Next up is probably the most anticipated release of CollectA for next year. This is the Tyrannosaurus. I know it was originally made by Kenner for the Jurassic Park line, and it's great to finally get a representation of this animal in toy form later on in the year. So yeah, look forward to that, and it will also have an articulated jaw, so that'll be fun. Next up we have the Dunkleosteus. Now, this is, I think they say that this will be the most scientifically accurate Dunkleosteus at the moment, as the armour plating is actually covered in skin, as it would have been in life. So that's pretty cool. Also, the jaw will also be articulated, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I like the look of it. It looks very cool. I like all the detail in there, and also the skin covering the armour plated head, so that'll be fun. Next up is the brand new Tyrannosaurus. Now, I am not a fan of this figure. I do not like the look of this figure, as I know that they might be retiring the 140 feathered one they released back in 2015 to replace it with this one, but I really don't understand why. I mean, I know about the recent paper that was done about how large a Tyrannosaurus might not have had as much feathering, but still, I'm just not a big fan of this figure. It will have an articulated jaw as well. There is no base, so I don't know how it's going to stand up. But I don't know. I might give this one a pass for next year, I'm afraid. Next up is the 140 scale Mapusaurus. I think it's great that they've actually done a new figure of Mapusaurus, so that's really cool, and also 1/40th scale. The jaw will be articulated, and it does look like they have actually redone some of the bases, so that'll be fun. I like the look of this. Next up we have the first ever rendition of Brontosaurus excelsus. So yes, as if many of you didn't know, Brontosaurus is back. It was reclassified back in 2015, as they found the material of Apatosaurus and Brontosaurus are actually separate. I like the look of this figure. I like the colourful head, the spines going down. I like that, going all the way down to the tail. Looks very, very cool, and I look forward to seeing this getting this in person. Next up is this gorgeous looking figure of Ceratosaurus. As you know, Ceratosaurus is one of my favourite dinosaurs. I love the war paint on the head. It will have an articulated jaw as well. I like the base that it's on. It looks beautiful. Very, very, very nice. Well done, CollectA. Next up is their take on Dimetrodon. much different to what Safari is giving us. I believe this one is actually probably a little more accurate. It's got the upright stance, the tail is held backwards, and also, so you've got the spikes coming out of the sail, as well as some tears, and also you've got a tear there, and then you've got an opening there, which would have actually been reflected in life. As you know, there is actually evidence to suggest that there would have been breaks and holes in the sail. Also, it will have an articulated jaw. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the colour scheme, but I quite like it. I think it looks cool. And last but not least, this is the new Deluxe Therian. So it's nice to have another mammal figure. I like the look of it. I like the hair that they've added on the top. So yeah, it's nice to get another elephant-like figure. Definitely an oddball of the prehistoric elephants. But yeah, it looks very, very, very nice. Oh yes, this is my thoughts and opinions on the 2018 CollectA figures. There's a very nice diversity of figures here. Some with articulated jaws, lots with updated accuracy. Not a fan of the Rex, but if you guys are, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, so I look forward to getting a lot of these figures in hand, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please take care, and have a great day. Bye!